Thanks, Yasser. We are indeed with the 13th world champion and the visionary behind the Grand Chess Tour, Mr. Garry Kasparov. Garry, welcome back to the show. First time here in Croatia. Your home base, let's say, almost feels like it.
It is. So after all, I'm a citizen of this great country, and I was around for the last couple of days. But it's the first time I entered the studio, I think they're really satisfied that it's a lot of fighting spirit, and not all players are just in the best shape. But no one can blame them for not trying.
We saw you with a lot of talents with the Young Stars program. You were mentoring some of them.
We extended a few years ago. We extended our program that we started in Garry Kasparov's Foundation back in 2005 for Young Stars, and now we do European session. It's always we coincided with the Grand Chess Tour in Zagreb. So we had 6 young talents. We had 2 Ukrainians that already visited us a few times, a boy and a girl. So we had a German kid who just was here last year. An English one, and we have 2 newcomers, one kid from Romania actually. Yes,
Henry Tudor.
Yes, very interesting. Knows very little, plays very aggressive chess, so good potential, and another boy from Austria. So it's I think it's important that we offer our advice and cooperation to sharing our experience with Europeans, and again, everything should work together. So this is the programs of Kasparov's Foundation. They are most naturally placed at the events of Grand Chess Tour.
Absolutely. Is it important for them to be in the presence, let's say, of these top players as well? Motivated for them?
Absolutely. So they it's like a double bonus.
Yes.
So they not only spending time with Garry Kasparov, but also they just go around and just they can enjoy watching the tournament and learn from the current top players. And we also had, you see on this picture, we also have some young Croatians. So they are not at the same level, but still we thought it would be always nice to have top Croatian players to follow the session.
Absolutely. In this tournament right now, it seems like Fabiano is continuing, let's say, his good form from Romania. Sure, not the last game against Anish.
I'm just sorry. It's I don't. Yes, I don't disturb. Why the call getting through? Yes,
It's okay.
It's my wife. Yeah. So Fabi is playing. Spectacular. Yes, it's in just recently and.
But difficult game against Anish, the last round in Bucharest.
Yes,
Did you get the chance to look at that?
Oh,
game?
absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I have to say that I'm in this.
As we can see him making his way through the playing hall, right there.
It's a. I mean, if I want to believe in conspiracies, so I could say that he was desperately trying to help the organizers to raise the interest for the tournament.
Make it exciting.
Exactly, to make it exciting, because he did make it exciting. So and without him losing to Anish, it would be there's a bunch of draws and all of a sudden, we got an excitement. We never had 4 players tying for first. No, never. So 3 yes,
3.
Never 4. And then there's an amazing comeback.
Yes.
And what's interesting is that when we had so many draws, people complain about it. Not a single draw in a tiebreak.
Yeah. Precisely. That's the point.
Yeah. And Fabi, he was spectacular in the first 2 games. Yeah, he was lucky in the last one, but I think Prague was already devastated. And actually, I think Prague was already half broken after missing the winning chance against Fabiano, so he could have won the tournament. And
yet, still, he was fighting. He
was fighting, and again, I think you couldn't dream for a better finish of the classical chess tournament that had, thanks to the players, first for the Fabi, that had this spectacular component of rapid chess.
Absolutely, and there's so many players, not only Fabiano, obviously, but so many players in contention within striking distance in this event. It's very contested.
Yeah, but Fabi is doing well. So
yes,
he's very solid. So anything can happen, of course, but.
But that last game against Gukesh, we were chatting a little bit about that. What happened there?
Look, yes, he was lucky. That's probably what happens when you play well. But he was really lucky.
Yes.
Really lucky. Totally outplayed at one point. And yes, when I glanced at the board, so in my hotel room just before, so I thought, he's in trouble. And then just leaving the room, just just put on a jacket, looked again, and all of a sudden everything has changed. Yes. Yeah. It's again Queen D3 now. Yeah, that's the.
This Queen D3 was played by Nodribek in Romania. Actually, information travels so fast and gets analyzed.
No, but
fast.
they make this move. Look, they try everything now just to have position that is not analyzed to death. So it's the. I still can hardly believe that Queen D3 is but it's playable. I mean, also, this is playable, and
this is what we have right now.
Yes, and I think again, black's position is fine, but shouldn't c4 now.
What are the plans for both sides? Obviously, maybe this bishop try to open it up with f4.
First c4 first. First c4. Again, the problem is after f4. So this is you make f4.
Go c4 first, right?
Yes, c4 first. Yes, I think it's.
Say bishop c6. Just
I'm not sure bishop c6 is a good move. Yeah, but but he simply takes there and then e4 pawn. Yes, so can exchange them the pawns and what you.
Perhaps knight e5 comes after.
Yeah, knight can stay on e5. Yeah, but.
So f4 is a bit too much.
Yeah, but black is a bit passive here actually because you can start g5, h4, h5. So this is Okay, now knight d3. So first you have to stop at knight d3. Yes.
Okay. One.
Yeah, but maybe black will rook e8 and then trying to eventually. Yeah, but still, I think black is a little bit more passive.
Yes.
Maybe b5. Maybe I have to actually here instead of b5 instead of rook d5.
Yes.
It's but the position it's equal. But let's see how they handle it. Because Fabi should make a decision. He should play c4. I would be surprised if he doesn't.
It's Fabi's move right now, and he's actually spending a lot of time, 5 minutes behind on the clock.
So Queen c5 is probably possible. Yeah, so Queen c5, but Queen c5 rook d1.
After c4.
The c4, yes, Queen c5. And then rook d1. Fabi's playing rook d1. He wants just to get to this pawn.
Yes.
d6 pawn. That's black's main weakness.
What if I take it?
Bishop a3.
Bishop a3.
You're in trouble. Knight c4, rook right c5.
This queen is getting trapped somehow. Still. There's b3 pawn to defend.
I mean, this is the.
It doesn't seem like there's a way to trap the queen. The engine is not flying.
Can I take the pawn?
You can. Yes, absolutely.
So this pawn is hanging.
Yeah. Just to show.
If
you do this, this is bad news.
That's bad news. So, d6 pawn is
tender in the position for sure. Cool. So Fabi definitely maybe nursing a slight advantage. Ali-Reza versus Vidit. This one started in a pretty interesting way. Knight to c3 first, followed by knight f3. Obviously, Ali-Reza is trying to put some pressure psychologically also on Vidit. Vidit is struggling. What's happening?
He is. Sometimes it's a pity. Yeah, it's struggling. But okay, and what the DC6. Yeah.
This looks like good version for white.
Yeah, maybe it's not. Yeah, probably you can hold knight h5, bishop to bishop b6. Slightly, yes. And then bishop b6 is just changing, but still white is.
White is slightly better.
Yeah, of course, yes.
Try to take hold of dark squares.
Yeah.
Still, Vidit perhaps feeling a little bit better on time as well. Up 5 minutes, some chances. Let's see, Jan. We looked at this intriguing opening choice.
Bishop c4. I mean, okay, this is classical track. You can't take on e4 because of queen h5, g6, queen d5. That's yeah. But still, it's
and we got the e6 followed by bishop to d3.
Break. This is
how chess is played nowadays, yeah.
Yeah, rapid chess. Yeah, you can do many things, but still, I'm just okay. They want to play c4, yes, but this is he wants to play hedgehog.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Let's see how it developed.
D5. But he got slightly better position, actually. Irony. But
Are they repeating?
No.
Queen to E5, G5, no repetition. And this is what we have right now. It does seem like this bishop on B3, controls this diagonal, maybe even at some point travel on this diagonal.
That's the square for queen, maybe rook. Rook E8? Black's one.
Let's see, rook to E8, yes. Why not? Could we take? No, taking doesn't work.
Even king H7, bishop D3. Yes. So I'm not sure, yeah.
Just to show.
Yeah. Yes, king H7. King H7.
And if you go bishop C2, bishop D3 comes.
Yeah.
Rook to E8 is indeed on the board, and we have a move, queen F5.
Queen F5, of course, yes.
Yes.
It's still a bit better for me. There's pressure.
You've played a lot of rapid and blitz chess in your career. How important is king safety?
King safety is important, period, not only rapid chess, but naturally, so the exposed king this makes mistakes more. I mean, every mistake could be of great value. So it could be the last one. So I think statistically, when you just look at your chances, so you don't want to expose your king, because then again you can't expect perfection or even great accuracy in rapid chess. So that's why just having your king as a potential target could seriously increase chances of sleeping. Even again, it's if you have a long positional game and you make just a bad move, so yeah, you have a chance to come back. With king safety in question, one mistake with the last one.
Intuition is very important in rapid and blitz. Who do you see as the most intuitive player in this field?
It's not only in this field.
Is it Jan?
Intuitive. It's Nepomniachtchi is a very intuitive player.
Yes.
Fabi, I'm not so sure, but Fabi somehow he found the right algorithm. So it's not about the patterns, the being calm, it's again always just by the king safety, so it comes in mind. So it's most balanced game. That's and they play many games now, so that's why we could see that his policy of trying to to be in control.
Yes.
It's phenomenal. That's what he shows. It says that he's in control.
It's definitely working for him.
But just look at it, just the body language. This is I think Anish is nervous. The way I see it, and Fabi is enjoying himself.
He's a bit on the defensive end. Yes. That's the one. Let's take a look at Levon versus Gukesh. Gukesh had a great chance against Fabi last round. Yeah. Right now, once again, it seems like he got something out of it.
Where is the queen?
There's no more queen.
There's one queen. No, there's one queen on board. One queen on board. Yes.
Is this
but
enough
compensation? Knight F1. I walked into the playing. It's in the hotel, Investing Hotel, and I looked at the screen. I said, "This Knight F1." I said, "Wait a second. This is D5, ED, E4. This is first thing you just think is because Rook is only 8, King is only 1, and D5, ED, E4 is I don't know what he was thinking about.
A bit provocative from Levon.
A bit, yes. A bit provocative. It was not needed. I mean, just to play knight. Of course, ideally, knight goes on F1, knight goes on G3. You can just save time, but But I mean, if Black played H6 and the Rook E8, that's one story. Then playing knight F1, I understand. But was Black playing Rook E8?
It seems like Gukesh, he gets very good positions, he's very good at defending, but then he has some trouble whenever he gets down to those last few seconds. Is that experience? What is it in your opinion?
Look, I think it's not just how did he lose the pawn? Okay, he lost this pawn as well. The other one somehow consolidated position.
He's looking good in this one.
But it's still a queen. Yeah.
Queen, yeah.
Look, no, I think it is the problem for Gukesh is that I think it's there's too much pressure on his shoulders, because He is a good player, but he's not Magnus Carlsen. I mean, he's not. And I think it's the great expectations because he's one of the contenders for the world title, the youngest challenger, and I think he's trying to figure out. So to find this kind of the balance between high expectations and his real abilities now, and obviously he wants to preserve, his ideas and knowledge. So this is just the big match is in November, I think. Yes. And also it's clear that in Rapid he's better when he has more time.
Absolutely.
Yes. So some players are clearly, they actually Fabi also had this, but with age, he improved.
Yes.
Gukesh is very young, and he has the same style of time distribution as Fabi, young Fabi. So and he's less comfortable. So when he has time, he can relax. So the Rapid somehow puts him or Blitz in bigger pressure. So I saw him in Warsaw, and he was not playing up the expectations.
He said something very interesting in our interview yesterday. He said when he was on the back foot against MVL with 30 seconds against 10 minutes, he stayed disciplined. How important, and were you a disciplined player when you were 18?
18?
Yes.
Let me remember. That was a long time ago. So it was 7 and 18. Yes, at 18, that was 1981. Yeah, I don't know. 1981. So I had a very good. I think actually yes. The answer is yes.
You had a good discipline.
Yeah, it's not with specifically 1981 when I was 18. I used to believe just under the kind of strict timeline. So there's a schedule. So that's what I learned from my mother. So it's this. You do this and that. So you have a nap in the afternoon. Yes, yeah. And when we had our training sessions, we started regular training sessions in the countryside of Baku since late 1980. I think this was before Olympia, Chess Olympiad in Malta. So in 1981 we already had first. It's like my mother. I think she stopped working, I think, in 81. Mm-hmm. So she quit her job and became manager of the team. So in 81, I already had the working routine that worked in this actually same place near Baku for next 10 years.
Absolutely.
So and I always had the same kind of concept, as much as I could to exercise during the tournaments. So it's in the 80s and then in the 90s. So this is especially when just work with Yuri Dohoyan, who was also very late. Yuri was always it's almost like a worship, to have a discipline, just do things.
Yes.
Absolutely, yes. So he was very meticulous in work. So it was one of the secrets of success that it just regime, the discipline. So this working hard. So it helped. So it's obviously since I stopped playing chess, the routine has changed.
That's great that you emphasize that and its importance, for young up and coming players.
So but I'm not sure that it's easy. It's easy. Yes,
perhaps not.
Queen is a queen, but my position is very solid. I mean, to break it through with many pieces, because it's the queen advantage grows with the board being open. If you look at this board, so the board is quite crowded, and white has solid position in the center, and how to break through. I'm curious. It will be interesting to see how he will do it.
Yes.
So I think Levon, what's about timing?
By the way, you spotted it correctly. He's spending a lot of time right now trying to figure things out.
Exactly.
8 minutes.
Because it's easier for white to play. I mean, you just wait for black to show the plan. For instance, one of the things is he has to decide, does he want to play c5 and to exchange these pawn on c-pawn? Yes. That's a big decision. So by the way, I'm not so sure. So on one side, you don't want to keep bishop on d4 totally, yes. totally just it's already you can't push
Such
it.
a strong piece.
Yeah, but yes, but on the other hand, you just open the board a little bit. So it's just, I don't know. I'm not so sure. So I think instinctively probably you don't do that, but again, it's a big decision to make.
That's his decision that he's definitely spending a lot of time right now on. And the last game that we didn't discuss, Šarić, local hero.
That was interesting, actually.
Yes, Wesley. The king is feeling pretty lonely in the presence of
this is the modern way to play. So whose move is that now?
Actually, that's bishop takes d3 is White's move. White's move right now. Where's the mate? By the way, the engine is saying zeros, so equal at this point.
Which very often happens, when you have such a complicated position. What's knight g5 now?
That's a very good question. Maybe queen f8 or something? No, it seems like bishop f5.
Still zero, yes?
Yes, now he's starting to prefer black, but...
Yeah, but I don't know this. I think that the white, and what timing?
The time is 7 minutes for Ivan, 9 minutes 30 seconds for Wesley. So Wesley playing a bit faster on the defense. By the way, Wesley has been playing a marvelous tournament so far.
But it's not easy for white to play because bishop on d3 is protected by c-pawn. Yeah, and black king is lonely, but queen is close. Bishop is there. This bishop is very important. Came to defense. I don't know. This is the I'm not sure why. Something was wrong. So, but what's happened? This is the classical. This is new, modern now. This is, as you see, this the whole black plays this line. So they take all they remove the rook, so just make sure bishop can go on the fate. To this, yes. So yeah, absolutely. Just if can all sacrifices, and just have a queen back, and then they just expect that things will happen. And he just played c4.
Looks like a bit of a play in the wrong direction.
Yeah, but that's an idea. He wants to
take here. Perhaps take
knight.
Yeah, I was thinking knight. It's not that decisive.
No, it's not. Nothing is decisive.
Not decisive.
But you have to continue. Yes, this is the.
Yes.
I'd say some compensation. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's compensation. No queen f8. It's a piece down. So I'm still not sure how you.
I'd love to get that rook somehow, but no way around it. What's the next piece that comes into play, I guess?
That's bad news, yes. Oh.
Perhaps it says just take and...
the queen goes on g7, yes. Yeah, so this is...
Maybe that's why he played c4, tried to get the e4
No, exactly, yes. No, that's clearly, that's why he played c4. Bishop a6, but now, all of a sudden...
Great move.
Yes. And now...
Yeah. Well, Garry, this seems to be the situation right now on the ground.
So what else is this? Yeah, let's go. How's Nepos doing?
Let's see. Let's take a look. Okay.
No, not good.
Pawn up, but it seems like somehow the king is a bit more safe. There's more activity for black.
Yeah, but...
Pawn is a pawn.
Hell, it's a pawn, yes.
Pawn is a pawn. So you're feeling maybe this one will go Nepos' way.
He's exchanging queens, you see. It's just... Yeah.
Take. Should be 3.
b3?
Knight d3. Maybe not.
f1, I think you see.
Yep. Close to home.
That's a pawn.
It's going to be a grind.
It's a pawn. Let's see if he can survive.
But definitely in one direction. Let's see what happened.
Because did Gukesh make a move?
Gukesh.
So what, this is a game?
No. This is, I hope this is not a game. No, this is not a game. This was our analysis. This is the game of Fabiano versus Anish. This is what we have right now.
See, Fabi is just putting pressure on this, on d6 pawn. Yes. You see, he's not playing f4, so he found the...
In fact, he gave complete control of f4 to black.
Yeah, okay, f4. Okay, so it's not the end of the world, but knight on the 4. So this is, you can go bishop f1, or maybe knight.
Knight f5, bishop f1. Even bishop takes c5.
The bishop,
now.
here's the, yeah, exactly. Here's the bishop take f5. Yes.
So you have to be careful.
Yes. Yes. So knight e4, but then you can go bishop f1. Next move is knight f5.
What's black's next move is the question.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe dime with the knight f5.
Yep, it's looking good. By the way, rook to a2 was played. And bishop to c3.
Not before.
There's something for white.
So did Gukesh make a move just before?
Let's take a
Before I
look.
go, let's
take a look. Gukesh did indeed make a move. He did not play c5 in the end. This is what we have.
Not easy for black to play. Now he wants to put another rook on d1. Yeah, and start pushing c pawns.
There's some counter chances for white, definitely.
Yeah, it's again too many pieces. White king is protected, so this is a safe. So yes, they can make some push here. Probably we should play. We'll play b6. I don't know. Look. I don't have a crystal ball. Okay.
Thank you very much, Garry. As usual, great insights.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Garry, and thank you, Chris.